2007 World Cup champion Robin Uthappa still live with us on India Today. Robin, talking about one other positive. There are so many positives that we've been talking about with regards to this Indian team. But one area that we spoke about before this game started, India had won 5 games chasing. This time they were asked to bat first. So is this another positive that India take from here? That now they've also had the experience of batting first in this World Cup and to add to that, won this game.
Absolutely. Without a doubt, the fact that they actually defended a below par score and beat a team of England's caliber, however, not in great form, but still a team of that caliber and a 100-run win over them is quite the confidence booster. You know, it's all going really well for India at the moment. They just need to make sure they hold on to the momentum, you know, because once you lose momentum in a tournament like this, it can spiral out of control pretty quickly. So you need to respect where you all are, respect the momentum you all have created, and the joy that you all are giving to the entire nation. And we're just loving every moment of watching you guys on the field. And I just hope and pray that you continue to hold on to the momentum that you'll have and take one game at a time and bring that World Cup home.
Now, this is going to be a tough question to answer, Robin, but I'm going to put you on the spot anyway. Can you remember a more well-rounded bowling attack that India has had in white ball cricket before this? You've got Jasprit Bumrah, Mohammad Shami, Siraj, 3 top-class fast bowlers, and then 2 spinners that keep picking up wickets at regular intervals in Kuldeep Yadav and Ravindra Jadeja.
No, I don't think India have seen a more lethal fast bowling lineup in a very, very long time. To have bowlers of that caliber and that class and that quality all together, you'd find a couple of them in patches or in phases in Indian cricket, but to find a whole contingent of them all together and one as good as the other and can be swapped around and as effective, I think this is once in a generation kind of thing.
Just talking about England's point of view, we heard from Josh Buttler there saying that he was very disappointed. I remember before this game was to start, you spoke about how they've come here with one plan, that's playing aggressive cricket, that baseball style, and don't have a plan to fall back on. What would you make of their batting today? Because today it wasn't so much also about aggression, but just completely undone by the Indian bowling. What's really gone wrong with these top-class batters that have won, a lot of tournaments? They're the 50-over defending champions. A lot of these batters were there. They're the T20 champions. What's suddenly gone wrong with them?
Well, honestly, if you ask me, I think what's gone wrong is even today, they're actually caught in between 2 minds now. Clearly baseball isn't working at this point in time, and they've gone to another space trying to figure out, okay, what's the next best way to do it, but they don't have clarity. And they like a lot of clarity, and they like to have that clear thought of frame of mind before coming into a tournament. They're not very good, I would say, to think, especially on the feet, and make changes, on their feet. And that's a challenge that I think that they are facing at the moment. For me, even the dismissal of Stokes, was a very poor shot. Your team's 2 down for very little. You haven't gotten off the mark. You have a bowler who's bowling exceptionally well to you. You're just backing away and swinging for the fences. It doesn't augur well for not just for the player of his caliber, but also for the team. You've just decided that I'm just going to go this way. There has to be occasions where you respect, the conditions and the way that a particular bowler is bowling. It could be one of those spells, and it's a one-day game, for crying out loud. It's not a T20 game where you just need to go hammer and tongs all the time. Yes, your team has decided to play cricket in a certain way, but there is a requirement here. You're not chasing too much. You can get to 230 if you just bat out there exactly how you did with the T20 World Cup final, in 2022. You could just play the same way, just kind of give respect to the conditions that are there, and know that in time that you'll get past that little hurdle that you're facing at the moment. But they weren't able to do that, and that could also be because just the group mindset isn't that positive and confident at this point in time. So it could also be one of those reasons why he decided to play like that. And a lot of these soft dismissals. So I would say shot selection also bad, but also high quality bowling.